I can't do it, R2. I can't go on alone.
Yoda will always be with you.
Obi-Wan. Why didn't you tell me? You told me Vader betrayed and murdered my father.
Your father was seduced by the dark side of the Force. He ceased to be Anakin Skywalker and became Darth Vader. When that happened, the good man who was your father was destroyed. So what I told you was true, from a certain point of view.
A certain point of view?
Luke, you're going to find that many of the truths we cling to depend greatly on our own point of view. Anakin was a good friend. When I first knew him, your father was already a great pilot, but I was amazed how strongly the Force was with him. I took it upon myself to train him as a Jedi. I thought that I could instruct him just as well as Yoda. I was wrong.
There is still good in him.
He's more machine now than man, twisted and evil.
I can't do it, Ben.
You cannot escape your destiny. You must face Darth Vader again.
I can't kill my own father.
You should not think of that machine as your father. Vader humbled you when first you met him, Luke.
The way you do.
Humble your father. But that experience was part of your training. It taught you the value of patience. Impatience is the easiest door for you, like your father. Only your father was seduced by what he found on the other side of that door. And you have held firm. You're no longer so reckless now, Luke. You are ready for your final confrontation.
I can't do it, Ben.
Then the Emperor has already won. You were our only hope.
Yoda spoke of another.
The other he spoke of is your twin sister.
She will find it no easier than you to destroy Darth Vader.
But I have no sister.
To protect you both from the Emperor, you were hidden from your father when you were born. The Emperor knew, as I did, if Anakin were to have any offspring, they would be a threat to him. That's the reason why your sister remained safely anonymous.
Leia is my sister.
Your insight serves you well. Bury your feelings deep down, Luke. They do you credit, but they couldn't be made to serve the Emperor.
When your father left, Yoda and I wanted to keep you both as safe as possible. So I took you to live with Owen on Tatooine. Senator Organa took Leia to live on Alderaan. The Organa family was high-born and politically quite powerful in that system. Leia became a princess by virtue of lineage. No one knew she'd been adopted, of course. But it was a title without real power, since Alderaan had long been a democracy. Following in her foster father's path, Leia became a senator. That's not all she became, of course. She became the leader of her cell in the alliance against the corrupt empire. And because she had diplomatic immunity, she was a vital link for getting information to the rebel cause. That's what she was doing when her path crossed yours, for her foster parents had always told her to contact me on Tatooine if her troubles became desperate. She hasn't been trained in the ways of the Jedi the way you have, Luke, but the Force is strong with her, as it is with all your family. That is why her path crossed mine, because the Force in her must be nourished by a Jedi. You're the last Jedi now, Luke. Keep your sister's identity secret, for if you fail, she is truly our last hope. There is no avoiding the battle. You will have to face Darth Vader again.
I must know. How did my mother die?
Your mother's death was not your fault. It was your father's.
We must be cautious. This is a dangerous time for you, when you will be tempted by the dark side of the Force.
Is the dark side stronger?
No. Like your father, you fear your anger.
I'm not afraid.
I want to learn the ways of the Force and become a Jedi like my father.
You are ready. Your path is clear, my young friend. You will travel to the place which is strong on the dark side of the Force. I foresee you will become a great Jedi Knight. But first, you must do what is necessary. Face your father.
R2, fire up the converters.
The Force will be with you, always.
Unorthodox young Skywalker's career has been so